This is $1,000 cash, and whoever wins today's workout is taking it home.
Welcome to the Buttery Invitational. We've invited these 7 athletes around from the local area to go head-to-head. Let's meet the athletes.
This is week 2 of the CrossFit Open and the first stage of the season for us CrossFitters.
I think Dave's about to yak.
For 3 weeks, a workout is announced on Thursday, and athletes have till the following Monday to complete the workout at gyms all around the world. This workout is known as 24.2 and is shown here in this graphic if you want to give it a try.
7 athletes were nominated via our Instagram, and based off of their week 1 score, past games performances, and if they were following the Buttery Bros social media, they got an invite to be here to compete for a $1,000 payday. Returning to the show is Jeffrey Patzer, former games athlete and recent father.
Lauren Weeks, the current High Rocks World Champion, and her time on 24.1 was identical to Tia Claire Toomey's.
Taylor Monson, a former volleyball athlete with her boyfriend Jordan Rowland, who's a firefighter and a fantastic athlete.
Rachel Knoll, former collegiate soccer player. Drake Lewis, father of 2, who recently quit his job at Cracker Barrel and took 100th place worldwide in the Open last year.
Lastly, we've got Brennan Moss, a college student who had to borrow a jump rope to be here.
I've tested it out once, and it's a little long, but we're gonna go with it.
Shout out to this week's sponsor, Podium. Now let's light that fuse and get after it.
24.2 goes down in 3, 2, 1, go!
CrossFit Open is just a community celebration of fitness.
This is the people's pick right now. What are we pulling? A 147?
Anybody's welcome to throw down and see where you stack up against people all around the world.
It's the first stage in qualifying for the CrossFit Games.
Jeffrey Patzer, the former games athlete.
Lauren Weeks pulling a 152 right now.
It's just a way to test yourself, and I try and suggest that if you don't have all the skills, like signed up scale, and that way you can go through the workouts.
And then we got the firefighter Jordan Rowland right next to his girlfriend Taylor Monson.
I'm gonna be, competing against my boyfriend.
I have to beat her.
All right, we got Jordan off. We've got 4 out of the 5. We got 5 off. Okay, we're on to dubs. Current leader, Drake.
Who's gonna win, dude?
I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I would probably vote on the High Rocks World Champion over here. Yeah.
Lauren is High Rocks World Champion, so this is kind of right up her alley.
I'm the current world record holder, and I'm also the current world champion. I've won it 3 times now.
Almost a deadlock tie right now between Miss Weeks and Drake.
I'm always excited for a good chance to compete, and I was heard there's some money on the line, so I'm always going to be all game if that's the game.
We got the man with the briefcase holding the funds.
Take a look. Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's see a little bit of that. What do we got? Oh man, there's a lot of George Washingtons. Okay, we got Drake back first.
What would you spend the money on?
Groceries and diapers, probably.
A jump rope, to be honest.
Maybe a little vacation.
I'd take the lady out to like a nice dinner.
Would you take Jordan?
Maybe. But if he wins, he better take me.
Maybe go to a movie of my choosing, I don't know.
Right now, I think this is our battle right here. We got Lauren and Drake. Who's it gonna be? Who's walking home with that? Let's go, baby.
Looks like Jordan is showing it to his old GF. We got Drake in first. Through his deadlifts, he's starting to pull away.
Drake has a solid 15-second lead on Lauren.
We're dangling that money. We're showing this boy what the prize is. He's still looking cool, calm, and collected.
I'm very excited about this workout. It favors taller athletes. It would mean a lot to me to beat my boyfriend.
I was relieved that I can do all the movements.
The only preparation I've had was rowing the Grand Canyon in November, since training is a little fewer and far between than what it used to be.
So I was kind of like excited for a longer workout, not excited for the double under portion.
I like the workout. I like rowing. I like long time domains, so hopefully it goes well.
Come on, Rach, you got this. You're in second.
So right now, Rachel and Lauren are neck and neck.
So Brennan's the only guy really contesting with Drake right now.
He is a good 30 seconds ahead of the next person.
Show him what the goods are. There you go. Homie is running away with this contest right now. Nobody's even off the row yet. Okay, we got second place. Rachel onto the deadlift, followed closely behind. We got Brendan. Second and third place right here. Jordan Rowland onto the deadlifts, and Tay coming back onto the deads.
We're only halfway.
Round number 5. Almost done with the 6th round.
He is a whole round almost ahead of everybody else.
Okay, we got Brendan back. Second place right here. Followed closely behind by Rachel for third.
I'm not the most naturally gifted. Not really good at anything, but I always thought I could probably like outwork a lot of people. So that's just kind of what I rely on.
Look at this. Drake off the rower, back onto the deadlifts.
Oh, what a heat.
Taylor's rolling a 2 minute, facing each other, just staring each other down.
I think I have what it takes to like mentally stay in the fight. This is a type of workout where you need to be extremely consistent on your time. I think if you can stick to a game plan, then there's a good chance to perform well.
Watch Jeff and try and beat him.
Jeff off of the row. My boy is looking composed.
2 minutes!
This season, my goal is to qualify for semis again. I just love it. Adrian Conway's my coach, so he has a few athletes around the area that I train with.
Rachel, we train probably 3 times a week together.
The heat here. Who's it gonna be? Let's go, Jeff, get up. 3, 2, 1, time!
Wow. Did we get 10 rounds?
You finished 10 total, yeah.
Oh man.
How'd that feel, my guy?
It was fun, but it hurt like I thought it would.
You look like you had the lead from like round 1 and on. Were you aware of where anybody else was?
I wasn't quite sure first 1 or 2 rounds, but then by 3 and 4, I knew I was ahead of everybody once I got back to the row.
It's time to give Drake the keys.
Oh, we got keys.
We got keys.
A big lock.
You want to unlock Billy from the suitcase and attach yourself to it. You just won $1,000, my guy. How do we feel right now?
Pretty happy, feel good.
Yep. All right, he said that he was going to buy, I think you said some diapers?
Yeah, diapers and groceries.
Diapers and groceries. That's a great way to put it. I don't think anybody's seen so much money in one case before. We're talking about $1,001 bills. There it is. There it is. This is our Victor. Guy had the lead from the get-go, and he never let it go. I'm not sure who got second, but it was really close between Brendan and Rachel.
How'd it go for you?
Better than I thought, but it hurt. I'm not gonna lie, I did not want to do it halfway. Whoever yelled halfway, it was the worst thing ever. I looked over, I was like, no, it's not. Like, no, it's not, dude. Yeah, that was hard.
You and Rachel were like neck and neck. It was like the ultimate battle for second and third place over here.
Well, she's hella fit, but I was like, dude, I should be able to leave my own for a little bit. It's like we row the same. And then she'd finish and walk to the row, and I was like, no, I can't do this. Like, it was like throwing water on my fire. Every time she went first, I was like, that's it, dude. I'll do one more round, and then I'll slow down. And then maybe I would go ahead, and I'm like, I'll do one more round.
So who got second? Do we know like what your guys' scores were?
We by like 1 point.
1 point.
1 point? Oh.
9 meters.
9 freaking meters.
It happened.
If I would have pulled a little harder on that last pole, man, I would have had him.
Okay, how does that compare to High Rocks?
That was really hard because it's so much shorter. So like you have to put a lot more intensity and a lot more effort into it. So yeah, it was only 20 minutes, but the effort that I had to put in was a lot higher.
My goal was to just keep up with Lauren because Drake was out ahead so fast. I was just like, well, I'll just watch Lauren and make sure I keep up with her. She got me by 100 meters.
So the main thing I want to know is who won out of this power couple here?
We tied, exactly.
No way.
Yeah,
The best.
For the best. I started to feel it a little too early, I think. But I don't know what I got. I think I got 9 rounds.
Nine rounds even?
Yeah.
You and Jordan?
Me and Jordan.
Okay, well, I guess this is a draw, as they say.
A draw.
Brendan, we didn't want you to go home empty-handed.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Here you go.
Thank you.
That's for you.
No, I love this. Let's go. That's lit. I love one of these.
Yeah.
This is what makes me feel accomplished, leaving with heavy stuff.
We didn't want the fittest woman here tonight to go home empty-handed either, so you get your own Buttery Bros custom shades, some protein, and my favorite BCA, Miami.
I got something. I guess it's okay.
Gotta get out when you can.
The sun comes out, I'm ready.
Thanks, man. You jealous? Maybe you should have taken third.
You didn't get me? Damn it.
Okay, so Michael Jordan used to get a fresh pair of shoes before every game. So we're trying it out today. Okay, these are brand new right out of the box. Taking out the insoles. Let's see if these rats can help me win tonight. Or at least better than the last, you know? That's one up. New boot goofing. Double scoop beta alanine right now. I don't think I need more caffeine because I've already had a lot. It was like 3 half scoops. And a little bit more Miami. I'm nervous. Billy shot a shot in a text thread this morning. He said this is a 1-game win streak for Billy. He's like, oh, you're talking heat at 8 a.m., brother? Come on.
We found 7 of the fittest people we could, and the one that walked away victor was our boy Drake.
Congratulations, Drake, but now the real battle begins.
Real battle.
Who's it gonna be? We're about to watch the live show, and I brought something to sabotage the boys.
Ooh, those look good. Right on brand, baby. Right on brand.
Dive in, bro.
Honestly, I feel pretty good. You found this man's kryptonite, you know?
Yeah.
Look at that. That is thickness. Tell me these stories, man. That's a lot.
A lot of cream.
That's a lot of cream.
Welcome to 24 Point Rollin. 24.2 is in 20 minutes.
Wow. That's a long
time.
Say goodbye to your back.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I'll blow my back out for you boys.
It's just engine, bro. That's a lot of back. That's a lot of dubs too. Who do you got on this?
I think Justin because of the height alone.
Really?
Yes.
Because of the row?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think the row is the majority of the workout.
All right, just to catch you up, last week you took first, I took second, you took third. Lowest points at the end of this is gonna win the whole open challenge, and then we're gonna go into some punishments.
Wait, I have 3 points, you have 2 points, he has 1 point.
Yeah, lowest, it's like golf, you know, low score wins.
Some punishments we have so far are do a bodybuilding show with 0 prep. Run a hot dog mile where you eat a cold hot dog every 400. The Krispy Kreme 5K, which is some sort of challenge with Krispy Kreme, and I like donuts, so I like that one. Or doing all 3 open workouts in 1 day. So let us know what you think so far in the comments about what of those you like.
All right, boys, I'm ready to throw down. I like that Krispy Kreme one.
Let's go find out. All right, in this heat, we've got some of our friends from here in Salt Lake City.
Tyson Money, you know who I am. You know Jules. You know Anthony, Billy, Rob.
1-game win streak, baby. What's up, baby? Zach.
This is the final heat. This is for all the marbles and 24.2.
And no cash.
No cash for us, but let's get into it!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is my favorite training short. It's the Chubby's Ultimate Training Short. I think someday, if they'll let us, we should do our own Buttery Bros Chubby Short.
That would be a great idea.
Okay, sorry to interrupt and make this an ad that's not even something we're getting paid for. What's up, Julie?
What's up? We're all synced up, boys.
Yeah, we're all synced up on a cycle. Round 1. What happens on the rower for you, Jules?
I started off hot. I had Marston next to me. I just had to stay ahead. I was trying to slow down. It's just, I had the nerves.
The nerves in those first rounds, you start pulling. You're like, 155 feels so easy, and I'm pulling like a 150 like with 0 effort. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna stay here.
I listened to Ben Bergeron before this, and he had the tips and trips to go really slow on the row and fast on the deads and the dubs, and that's exactly what my plan was. I didn't let anybody else get in my way, so I pulled ridiculously slow at a 205 pace right out the gate. I got to the row last. You're throwing faster than me right now.
Yeah, I heard you talking to the camera, and I was like, oh man, he must be really into it right now.
It's a pacing strategy for me. As long as I can talk to the camera, I'm staying in zone 2. I'm trying to hang out there and ramp up as we go. And he's already deadlifting. The hell?
By the row though, I slowed it down to about 158 2 minutes because at first go, the 185 felt heavy. I don't know about you boys, but that was heavy.
The deadlifts was really the separator for me. Doing 185 after about 20 or 30 reps, you start to break down. I feel like I can close my eyes and just do 50 double unders pretty consistently.
So round 3, Anthony was next to me. He was now at this point, made his dominance. He was in the league.
In my head, this is what I thought was gonna happen to Julian. We'll see if it happens. My guy's gonna crush the row. He's going to crush the deadlifts, and then he's going to get way too excited and he's going to trip on the double.
That's what I was thinking.
That was how I was gaining joules on the workout. Marston, I'm just keeping in my breath, and what I'm seeing over here on my right is Billy is right there with Julian.
It's lightweight, baby.
I didn't even see Billy, so thanks for letting me know.
Round 4, the separation just keeps getting more separated between me and Jules.
Once I pull ahead, Marston got that dog in it. He's not gonna catch up. Like once I get ahead, he's just gonna put his tail down and just stay at that pace.
He's not wrong. If I step up on the gas, I'm gonna just redline and fall apart. So I was just really hoping that Julian was the one to try and go too hard for me to catch up for.
I'm just focused on this one guy ahead of me, and if I could just pull and push, I think I got him.
I started slow and now I'm tapering off. Okay? Week 1, I went way too hot out of the gate, and so I was like, week 2, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna Ben Berger on this. He does TED Talks. This one didn't work out for me.
In my butt. Hand it to me. Anthony's letting me. It's still lightweight.
Well, right now, I think Billy's in the lead.
It just hurts a little more.
Do you guys ever do this where you're like, don't look at the clock, you don't need to look at the clock, don't worry about the clock. And then there's a point in the workout where I go, you earned it, Mars. Go look at that clock. I do one of these.
Anthony starts tapering off. At this point, I'm like, if you got anything left, just push it to the metal.
Round 7.
Billy's getting on. He's got about 25 meters on you.
I'm losing 150 meters around, Billy.
That's when, you know, the reality sets in. It ain't gonna happen. The Disney moment's not coming.
I'm gonna sell my soul. There's no way Anthony, because that's the only guy I had in my sight. It wasn't Billy. I messed up. I was like, there's no way he's gonna make it to the road before me, and I was like, I just have to sell my soul and don't let him catch up.
Julian got me. He was good. He was in control that whole time.
I would say 1 game win streak, but that's 2 now.
Can't count me out!
Where are you at?
I don't have anything to say. How do Heaps do? I can't wait for this to be over. All I know is I beat him. I beat you.
Oh! That was you?
Yep.
Oh.
I was 190.
Dude, that's awesome. I knew someone was right there. I'm like, who is that person? I'm like, maybe I lapped him. So you won.
So you took first, he took second.
Shout out to the Whoops! Shout out to the Whoops. We're gonna go over our strain for 24.2. I was an 8.0 functional fitness strain, mostly in zone 3. You can see right here, that's probably rounds 6 through 9.
Most of the time I was also in zone 3. I think my heart rate was up higher at the beginning, and then I just slowed down. So did my heart rate. Gabby, boom! Straight out of the US, level 19.
1 day data streak, you gotta get that streak up.
But she's been on since April 2021.
Yeah,
she's been a long time.
She's a weightlifter. Shout out to you. What are we gonna send her?
Slide in my DMs and Instagram. We're gonna hook you up with some Podium product. Use the link in the description to get 1 month free of Whoop to get data like this. I mainly use it to track my sleep. How do you use it?
I use it to track my recovery, sleep, and my strain. All 3 of those. It's a great app. It's great for showing fitness and tracking all your biomarkers.
Literally, I've had it on for 5 years or more. They've been one of our longest standing supporters and sponsors. Thank you, Whoop. That concludes the Whoop in the Bug game.
9 rounds and 50 meters. My first round, I think I rode a 138.
You were a minute ahead of me. Yeah, and I was like, dude, I gotta catch him. You're 100 meters ahead of me.
I was, killed that first round. Then there was like somewhere around 13 minutes, my legs on the rower were like, hey buddy, how about we take a 155 round?
Learn double unders when?
Yesterday.
Learned double unders yesterday. Proceeded to get how many rounds?
Almost 5.
Almost 5. Almost 250 double unders on day 2 of dubs. Anyone else got that on their second day of double unders?
It sucked, but we're here for it. Hey, I called this shit on Thursday. I texted all 3 of them, and I said, 1 game win streak.
He did say it.
Here's the punishments we have so far. We haven't selected one. We want to hear you guys' opinion. 1, do a bodybuilding show with no prep. 2, Krispy Kreme 5K, where you eat a certain amount of donuts every 1K, I think. The hot dog mile, you have to have a cold dog every 400 meters. If you like this show and this type of show with bringing people in, make sure you subscribe. One of the biggest candidates that we had for people to be invited in for the Invitational was if they were following the Buttery Bros on our various social media channels.
Okay, up next, we're heading across the country. Where are we going?
We're going to Nashville to hang out with Tia, Claire, Toomey, Orr, and the other fittest mom on the planet, Ariel Lowen. We're taking out some moms, dude.
Taking out some moms. We're going to check out
fitness.
Proven HQ and conclude the whole open. See who gets that punishment by the end of this. We love you guys. Like and subscribe. Peace.